sitting right in front of the video. Hope you all are doing good, as always, happy and content. One thing let me check with you. Ishika, Drishya, Gayatri, somewhere around few students. Are you all working on the works? Did you start your assignments? My students are good and I completely trust them. So keep doing your works. If you have not yet started, start doing your works. Alright? Be truthful to your conscience. That's it. So now, I hope I have made all my points very, very clear, crystal clear in the previous poem. So I hope my students understood it well and they have started working on assignments assigned to you all. Okay. So here today I'm up with one more intriguing, interesting prose. Okay. Last time we have seen poem. Now I don't want to bore you by taking poems all the time. So I'm up with a prose today. Come on. Before I start, try to watch out the pictures. Try to read the picture properly. Alright students? And take a look. Did you watch pictures clearly? What did you observe there? Okay? One after the other will be answering me. Oh, very good. You must have seen a little girl. You must have seen mother. You must have seen father. You must have really seen a huge family over there. What else did you see, students? Okay? Grinning, smiles, happy. Alright. So, do you believe that without a family is your life complete? No. Without a family, a life is incomplete. Family teaches us everything. Alright. So students, you must have also seen a father whose looks are so ferocious, who is so strict enough. Yes, I hope you all have watched. Is it so, students? I know my students are really good. They are so attentive in my class. And I want everybody to be attentive without getting disturbed. Okay. Very nice. Now, students, do you know a few emotions in our life? Okay. Happy, sad, fear, anxiety, what not. These all are emotions. Every human being expresses emotions at their own time. Depending on circumstances, depending on the situations, they keep pouring out emotions. Don't you? Did you ever feel happy? Yes. You must have felt happy when your father or mother must have bought a nice thing which you really like. Yes, isn't it? Okay, you must have also felt so excited to know your annual exams progress card, and you must have also experienced sadness. Yes, students? Alright, without emotions, life is again incomplete, as life is incomplete without a family. Okay, so we are going to look a little girl today who is so cute enough in her thoughts, so cute enough in her, expressing her happiness, expressing her sad, expressing her fear. Kezia. What's the lesson name today? The Little Girl. Alright, The Little Girl. So, this lesson is given by Catherine Mansfield. Students, before getting into the main topic, we should always appreciate the author's efforts. I always tell this. Do you believe? Yes, you should believe it. That's it. So, take a look. Let's have a little introduction about Catherine Mansfield, who is the writer of The Little Girl. Alright, students. Come on, let's check it out.
Students, let's learn about Catherine Mansfield. She says this way, I want by understanding myself to understand others. I want to be all that I'm capable of becoming, says Catherine Mansfield. Now, let's get into her childhood part. Her childhood. Catherine was born on October 14, 1888. In Wellington, New Zealand, into a middle-class colonial family. One brother and 3 sisters are her siblings. Her first story was published when she was 9 years old. Why she is important? New style of writing coupled with an unconventional lifestyle, influence on several authors and the literature of her time, and thereafter popularity of her writing affected the mindset of those in her time. Now, her first published stories appeared in the High School Reporter and Wellington Girls High School magazine in 1998. Became an editor of the school newspaper while attending Queen's College. First paid writing works were in the Native Companion, Australia. Most of her most famous pieces came in the final and most tragic years of her life. Now, her writing style, modernist, descriptive, full of symbols, metaphors, and tons of imaginary. Characters are generally warm-hearted and sensitive. Catherine's stories consist of everyday concerns. Her aim was to make the reader see.
So that's all about Catherine Mansfield. Now here, Catherine Mansfield wants to share something with us in her writings. Beneath to the strictness, there is love full of ocean. Okay. We think that parents are so strict enough towards us. But you never know, even I didn't know that they love so much, they love us so much, and that's the reason they always try to be strict enough to put us in a proper path. Do you believe, students? Okay. Now here, Catherine Mansfield wants to tell the little girl refers to the main character called Kezia. Who is she? Kezia. Who is that Kezia? She is a little girl. Where the story revolves around Kezia and her father, who tries to be always so lovely to each other. Due to few reasons, they might not be so close enough. But then they will get to know at the end, especially Kezia will get to know at the end, what is the love of fathers. Students, something? Love between daughter and father is immeasurable. And you are going to experience it through the story. Alright, do you accept it? Love is a complex emotion. Okay. So here we will see the great bond where a daughter wants to share with her family, especially with her father. Alright. So, her feelings, alters later on. At the end of the story, her feelings in the beginning and at the end of the story are completely altered. Alright. Come on. Now, just look into your textbook. Turn to the page number 32. Let's read the lines now. Try to check my pronunciation. Follow the way how I read. Alright, students. Come on. Stay tuned to this. Now, look into your textbook, students. To the little girl, he was a figure to be feared and avoided. What is meant by figure to be feared? A person to be feared. It is already given in your glossary part. A person to be feared who looks so strict enough. Maybe by nature he is good, but by facial looks he must be, he must care. He must, he must tremble others. Trembling of fears. Alright. Now, every morning before going to work, he came into the room and gave her a casual kiss. Don't your parents kiss you when you go out? Yes, they give a casual kiss that conveys their love. Alright, that conveys their blessings. Okay, students? To which she responded with goodbye, father. To which she responded with goodbye, father. And oh, there was a glad sense of relief when she heard the noise of the garage growing fainter and fainter down the long road. That means she doesn't want her father to go to office. Okay, she really wants her father to be with her and spend some time with her. In this paragraph, you see how much she longs for her father. Is it so, students? Did you understand the first paragraph? Alright. Now coming to the next paragraph, try to underline a figure to be feared right now with your pencil. Do not put ink marks in your book, textbook. That's a very wrong practice. Try to use pencil and underline figure to be feared. Now, coming to the next in the first paragraph, next line. In the evening, when he came home, she stood near the staircase and heard his loud voice in the hall. What she heard? She heard a loud voice in the hall. Whose it must be? We will see whose it is. Bring my tea into the drawing room. Bring my tea into the drawing room. Hasn't the paper come yet? First question is, bring my tea into the drawing room. Hasn't the paper come yet? Now here, students, if you see hasn't here, what is this? It's a contracted word. It's a contraction word. When do we call it as a contraction word? When we exclude one letter and replace the letter with an apostrophe, we call it contraction words. Okay? I will. We write it like I. Okay? Now, should not. Sometimes to shorten the word, we write it shouldn't, where O is excluded and replaced with a hyphen. Alright, let me show you one more word here. Should not, we write like this. Okay, when it turns to a contraction word, it becomes shouldn't. I hope you all saw this hyphen. Okay, on the top in between N and T. In coming days, we will learn more about contraction words. Poets and the writers want to give contraction words just to shorten their words. That's it. Okay, and it also adds beauty to the sentences, and pronunciation also differs here. Alright, students. Just like should not, shouldn't. Okay, would not, wouldn't. Alright. Now, how her heart longs for her father. Kezia's heart longs for her father. She always wants to be pampered by her father. But due to few circumstances, he might be not with her all the time at home. Okay. Now, in the second paragraph, if you see, in the first paragraph, we have seen few contraction words. Alright. Now, coming to the next line. Did you understand contraction words? We call them contraction words. Alright. So, let's start it from there. So here, she heard a loud voice. Who? Kezia, saying, "Bring my tea into the drawing room. Hasn't the paper come yet?" It's a questioning, right? So you could see a question mark at the end of the sentence here. Alright. So next, "Mother, go and see if my paper's out there and bring me my slippers." Says who? Says who? Mother. Okay. Now come to the next paragraph. That means the second paragraph. Are you all reading along with me? Good. Kezia, mother would call her. Who is calling Kezia now? It's mother. It's a mother. Okay. Now, let's see what is she going to say her. "If you are a good girl, you can come down and take off father's boots." What is take off father's boots here? Must be father is tired. After coming back to home, he must be relaxing on couch. So mother must have told Kezia to take off father's boots and to keep them aside. Okay. Did you understand, students? Good. Now, slowly, the girl would slip down the stairs. That means she tiptoed. What did she do there? She has come down the stairs. More slowly, still across the hall. Alright. She started slowly coming down. She got down the stairs. As she got down, she came to the hall. She reached hall. And in hall, more slowly she started walking. Okay. And push open the drawing room doors. She has pushed the drawing room's doors. Okay. Who? Kezia. By the time he had his spectacles on, he had his spectacles on and looked at her over them in a way that was terrifying to little girl. Here you can see she is so much panicked. Alright. She is afraid of her father's looks. That's why in the first paragraph we have seen a meaning called figure to be feared. Did you understand why did we read it as a figure to be feared? Okay. Now, well, Kezia, hurry up and pull off these boots and take them outside. Have you been a good girl today? Then father asked her, well, Kezia, hurry up. Pull off these boots. Keep them aside. Did you behave well today? Then she fumbles. Her heart trembles and she answers saying, I don't know, father. Did you see that shivering in her lips? That's the reason, here to show the expression, the writer has written, I don't know, father. That means she is shivering, she's trembling. Out of trembling, her voice is coming, her voice is shivering. So she answers, I don't know, father. You don't know? If you stutter like that, mother will have to take you to the doctor. As she stuttered saying, I don't know, then father cautions her that if she stutters, that means she is keeping unwell, then mother would take her to the doctor. Alright students. So in the first and second paragraphs we have seen how much Kezia likes her father. So students, we have seen two paragraphs from the lesson The Little Girl, written by Catherine Mansfield. Okay, so for now that we have seen first and second paragraphs, now I'm going to stop the lesson here. Alright, so I'm going to be up with the next part shortly. Till then, you take care. As I always say, assignments are sent on WhatsApp. I hope you will surely finish off your works and keeps nothing pending. Take care students, be safe.